Highest earning movies in the world. No. 1 Avatar, 2009. USD 2.85 billion approximately. Directed and written by Academy Award winner James Cameron, this sci-fi fantasy is the highest grossing film of all time. The story follows Jake Sully, Sam Worthington, a paraplegic ex-marine who is deployed on Pandora, an alien planet filled with exotic and evolved Navi beings. During his tenure as an avatar, a human mind in an alien body, he falls in love with one of the Navi women, Neytiri Zoe Saldana. However, Jake is conflicted about following orders given to him by his seniors and protecting Pandora and its indigenous people. Avatar also stars Sigourney Weaver and Stephen Lang in prominent roles. Cameron, who has also co-produced the movie along with John Landau, wrote the first draft of the film's screenplay in 1994, according to ABC News. No. 2 Avengers Endgame, 2019. USD 2.80 billion, approximately. Endgame is said to be the finale of 22 interconnected movies of Infinity Saga, 2008 to 2019, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In its previous installment, Avengers Infinity War, evil demigod Titan Thanos, Josh Brolin, misuses his powers to ruin the Earth and the universe. The repercussions of the wreckage continue in Avengers Endgame, where even the Avengers come together to undo the damage done by Thanos. To fight one of the biggest battles of all time against Thanos, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., Thor, Chris Hemsworth, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, Captain America, Chris Evans, Spider-Man, Tom Holland, and the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, join forces along with allies like Ant-Man, Paul Rudd, Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, Black Panther, late Chadwick Boseman, and Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. This second highest grossing movie is directed by the famous Russo brothers, Anthony and Joe. No. 3 Titanic, 1997. USD 2.20 billion approximately. Another masterpiece by Cameron, Titanic follows Rose DeWitt-Bukater, a centenarian who shares her experience of being on board the unsinkable RMS Titanic on 10 April 1912 with her granddaughter and the crew of the scientific research vessel, Keldysh. When 19-year-old Rose, Kate Winslet, boards the ill-fated ship with her mother, fiancé and other aristocrats, she meets a drifter and artist named Jack Dawson, Leonardo DiCaprio, who wins third-class tickets to the luxury liner and boards with his best friend. Through their journey, Rose gets close to Jack and learns to let loose. They eventually fall in love, but their feelings for each other are tested by the unprecedented collision of the Titanic with an iceberg in the North Atlantic. The romantic film also stars Gloria Stewart as older Rose, Billy Zane as Cal Hockley, young Rose's fiancé, Kathy Bates as Molly Brown, and Bernard Hill as Captain Smith, among others. Interestingly, it took about USD 200 million to make the classic film, which has etched its name among the greatest movies of all time. No. 4 Star Wars Episode VII The Force Awakens, 2015. USD 2.07 billion approximately. The epic space opera movie portrays how a group of unlikely heroes come together to prevent a new threat from Kylo Ren, the grandson of Darth Vader. Rey, Daisy Ridley, a desert scavenger, and Finn, John Boyega, a rogue stormtrooper, join hands with members of the Resistance to restore peace. To do so, they must find the legendary Jedi Master, Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, with the help of a droid, which carries the whereabouts of his location. Directed by J.J. Abrams, the film's cast also includes Harrison Ford as Han Solo, Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, and Adam Driver as Kylo Ren. Since the first film released in 1977, Star Wars Episode IV, A New Hope, later amended from its original title Star Wars, there have been 12 movies released in the franchise. Then 05 Avengers Infinity War, 2018. USD 2.05 billion approximately. Another Marvel movie that amassed huge box office receipts, Avengers Infinity War, brings together superheroes Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, and Spider-Man to defeat their common enemy, the mighty Thanos. On the other hand, Thanos is determined to collect all the 6 Infinity Stones to realize his twisted goal. The fate of the planet lies in the hands of the Avengers, who must stop Thanos from implementing his evil plan. Directed by the Russo brothers, the film casts Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, and other actors in prominent roles. It is the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the 7th installment of Phase 3. No 6 Spider-Man No Way Home 2021. USD 1.89 billion approximately. With his identity exposed as Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Tom Holland asks Doctor Strange to help him restore his secret with an arcane ritual. However, when a spell goes awry due to Peter's repeated interference, it results in ripping open the multiverse. Peter then encounters villains from other Spider-Man movies like Dr. Otto Octavius Doc Ock, Alfred Molina, Max Dillon's Electro, Jamie Foxx, and Norman Osborn Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, who are not only a threat to his future, but also the multiverse. Directed by John Watts, Spider-Man No Way Home stars Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, reprising their versions of the Speedy, along with Zendaya as MJ, Marisa Tomei as Aunt May, Jacob Batalon as Ned Leeds, and Jon Favreau as Happy Hogan. No 7 Jurassic World 2015. USD 1.67 billion approximately. This thrilling sci-fi action movie revolves around Jurassic World, a dinosaur theme park that shelters many genetically engineered hybrid dinosaurs, such as the ferocious yet intelligent Indominus Rex. One day, the dinosaur escapes its containment, causing the other creatures to cut loose and join the killing spree. What follows is how dinosaur trainer Owen Grady, Chris Pratt, and the park's operations manager Claire Dearing, Bryce Dallas Howard, race to save the tourists from a complete, prehistoric assault. The cast also includes Irfan Khan as Simon Masrani and Vincent D'Onofrio as Vic Hoskins. Jurassic World is directed by Colin Trevorrow. According to Hollywood Reporter, in 2015, he stated that the T-Rex featured in the film is the same as the one that appeared in the original Jurassic Park, 1993. No 8 The Lion King 2019. USD 1.66 billion approximately. The remake of the original 1994 movie of the same name, The Lion King 2019, received mixed reviews from audiences, especially those who had seen the earlier animated film. The film follows Simba, voiced by Donald Glover, a young lion prince of the African savannah who is born to rule. But a conspiracy planned by his uncle Scar, voiced by Chiwetel Ejiofor, to take over the kingdom forces Simba to flee. Simba finds new friends Pumbaa, voiced by Seth Rogen, and Timon, voiced by Billy Eichner, and learns about the desolate state of his formerly thriving kingdom in a chance encounter with a grown-up Nala, voiced by Beyonce. He then decides to take back what is legitimately his. Alfred Woodard, John Oliver, Florence Kasumba, Eric Andre, John Canny, Keegan-Michael Key, J.D. McCrary, Shahadi Wright-Joseph, and James Earl Jones have also lent their voices to various characters in the film directed by Jon Favreau. No 9 The Avengers 2012. USD 1.519 billion approximately. This movie brings together Iron Man, the Hulk, Captain America, Thor, Hawkeye, and Black Widow for the first time as Avengers to prevent the notorious Loki, Tom Hiddleston, and his alien army from invading the Earth. Directed by Joss Whedon, the Avengers had a phenomenal run at the box office. It earned a record USD 200.3 million in its opening weekend, setting in motion the dominance that Marvel Cinematic Universe movies are now widely known for. Note in Furious 7 2015. USD 1.515 billion approximately. Hoping to return to their normal lives, Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker, and the rest of the crew dispersed after defeating international terrorist Owen Shaw, Luke Evans. Meanwhile, Owen's elder brother, Deckard Shaw, Jason Statham, vows to settle scores with Dominic and his family in order to avenge his brother. Facing threats from faraway Abu Dhabi and at home in Los Angeles, the gang reunites to protect their families. They are offered help by a government agent in exchange for rescuing a kidnapped hacker who has developed a powerful surveillance program. Starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, and Ludacris, among others, Furious 7 is directed by James Wan. The film was the last time fans saw Paul Walker on the big screen before his death.